You ever been asked to keep your word? I am all the time. In fact, I tell people that I keep my word. Your word is a pretty sacred thing, and many people don't really treat it that way. Hi, I'm Bill Herman with Creative License and the Entertainment Experience. My little show is brought to us every week by Electro Voice. Anyway, the reason that I brought this up is keeping your word is not as difficult as many people really want to make it out to be. I mean, it seems hard, right? I mean, you've got to make a promise and then you have to keep that promise. And that is the basis to it all, of course. But the truth is that you make a mistake all the time. You can't keep your word every single solitary time. At least you can't keep that promise. You can keep your word, though. And what that means is when you make a mistake, when you say you'll do something and then you don't, show up afterwards and take credit for it. I mean, take responsibility for what you didn't do and then make amends and then recreate your word. In other words, your word is still good. Just because you made a mistake doesn't mean you completely did not keep your word. It didn't mean you didn't have integrity. It's when you step forward and hold tight to the rule of, I am going to do what I say I'm going to do. That's integrity. That's keeping your word. And people forget all the time. In fact, the reason they do oftentimes is because it is embarrassing. You know, I promise I'm going to be there for you, and then you're not. And then you don't call back, and you don't say anything about it, and then you don't try to make amends, and now you just feel badly, and it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse as it goes. But hey, I'm going to do this thing for you, and then you don't do it, and then you realize the mistake you made, and you reach out to the person who you gave your word to, and then you apologize. You recreate it. You say, you know, I'll take care of that. I'll do what I can do. At the very least, take responsibility for when you make a mistake. That's keeping your word. That's called integrity. And that is strong. And I can tell that the integrity force is strong in you. Anyway, what do you think of this? Write down what you think in the comments below. And if you have questions or just want to know something more about me or my workshop, feel free to reach out. I'm Bill Herman. This is Creative License, and I'll see you next week.